Hey guys, what's up? Kurama here. Today I'm here to bring you guys my anime review of the anime series known as Kuroko no Basket. Now, if you guys have been watching my videos or my live streams, you guys have probably realized that I completely love this anime series. So I thought it's finally the time to put out an official review of this amazing anime. This is a 25 episode TV series produced by Production IG, and we all know that Production IG can produce some pretty good anime, and I gotta say that this is one of those great anime that they have produced. This is a comedy school shonen sports anime series about basketball, and I gotta say this before going on to the rest of my review. If you guys do not know anything about basketball, if you guys have never seen any sports anime even, and you guys don't think you're gonna get into it because you have no idea what's gonna be going on, trust me, watch this anime. It explains everything perfectly about basketball, and it's not just solely about basketball. This series is about the characters of the Kuroko no Basket series, and basketball is just what these characters are playing. So even if you're not into basketball, you will still be rooting for these characters because of their character development and your attachment to these characters later on in the series. Now let's move on. So there's this one middle school basketball team of 5 players, and they are known as the Generation of Miracles because they are unbeatable throughout their whole time through middle school. Now there is also another invisible player, the 6th member of the Generation of Miracles, that the rest of the Generation of Miracles respected greatly. Now the story begins after all these players move on to high school. They all go their separate ways to different high schools to later compete in championships against each other. And one of our main characters is that invisible 6th player that the Generation of Miracles respected. His name is Kuroko, and this guy has no presence to him at all. He could be standing by somebody and nobody would know that he's standing there until he actually talks to them, and they'd be like, "What? You've been standing here?" And that is actually like a long running joke throughout this whole series. Now he actually has no superb special abilities. He's weakly built. He has no muscle. He's just an average looking dude, except he has no presence. But like I said before, he's respected by the rest of the Generation of Miracles, and the reason for that is because of his lack of presence. He is invisible on the court, and he doesn't actually play by shooting the ball into the basket. He plays by passing the ball to his other teammates and getting around those other opponents without them noticing anything. Now there's another main character named Kagami, who is the complete opposite of Kuroko. This guy has a lot of presence. Everybody notices him. He's huge. He comes back to Japan from America, and along with Kuroko, he joins the basketball team. And later on, Kuroko makes a pact with Kagami to defeat all of the other members of the Generation of Miracles together. Kuroko decides that he wants to be the shadow to Kagami's light, and they made a promise that Kuroko will get Kagami up to the top. Now, apart from Kuroko and Kagami, there are a lot of characters in this series. There's a bunch of characters on the team of Kuroko and Kagami. There's also a bunch of characters from other teams that they play against. There's also characters apart from the Generation of Miracles. It's the Generation of Miracles teammates. So it would be impossible and a waste of time for me to talk about all of them. Let me just say that when you get into this anime, you will get introduced to them pretty fast, and they are some pretty awesome side characters, so you will definitely enjoy them. But I do want to talk about the Generation of Miracles. There are 5 in all, and throughout this series we get to face 3 of them. The first Generation of Miracles that Kuroko and Kagami face is Kisei, this pretty boy blonde who is also a model, but he's also amazing at basketball. He is a copycat player. He copies anybody after they're seeing their moves once. He copies them and does it perfectly. Now, when I first got introduced to him, I hated him. I just hate these pretty boy characters, and I didn't think I would like this guy at all. And especially hearing how epic the Generation of Miracles were, I was like, oh man, really, that's the Generation of Miracles? But later on in the series, even after the first game that Kuroko and Kagami play against him, he just becomes so freaking awesome. So yeah, don't get disappointed with his character too fast. Now, the second generation of miracles that they faced is Midorima, this four eyes guy who is very superstitious, but he's a person who has never missed a shot. He does some crazy stuff. There's actually parts in this series where he attempts to shoot from the opposite side of the court. It's just insane. And the third generation of miracles that they face is Aomine. Now, this guy, I can't say anything negative about this guy. From the first moment I saw him, I was like, yeah, this guy is my favorite generation of miracles because, man, this guy is just badass. He has no actual style of playing basketball. He's just completely freestyling street basketball all the way. And he's so good at basketball that he finds it completely boring because there is nobody out there who could match his talent. So yeah, those are the three generation of miracles that we do get to see in this series. There are two others, Murasakibara and Akashi, that we get a glimpse of on the last episode of this series. So we'll probably get to see him in the next season if there ever will be one, which I doubt there won't because they did a perfect setup for the start of next season. Plus, this series is doing very well in Japan, both manga and anime. So I think you can rest assured that there will be another season. So apart from the amazing characters, epic basketball plays, this series also has an amazing soundtrack, especially opening one and ending one. Oh my goodness. I remember when I just started this anime for the first time, turning on episode 1 and hearing that amazing opening. From that moment, I'm like, yes, I'm gonna enjoy this series. And all the background music fits perfectly with this series because there's a lot of fast-paced gameplay going on during the basketball games, and it really gets you hyped and intense during those moments. Also, like I said, it's produced by Production IG, so animation is flawless. And that's good because this is, again, a sports anime, so there's a lot of movement going around, so you need that good animation. And Production IG delivered. So yeah, guys, overall, my thoughts on this series is it's awesome. I'm gonna be checking out more of the manga. I'm slowly getting into the manga past where the anime was. I'm waiting for a second season, and while I do wait for it, I will be listening the hell out of the soundtrack of this series. So if you've never seen any sports anime, or if you have and you're not a fan of basketball or anything like that, watch this anime. If you guys take my recommendations to heart, give this anime a try at least. If you don't like it after the first few episodes, then it's okay. But please, give this anime a try. Now, if you have seen this anime, let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought of this anime. Do you guys love it as much as I do? Let me know. And also, if you guys are gonna start this anime after watching this review, make sure you come back and let me know your first impressions and or your thoughts of the series overall. I really love reading those comments. So yeah, guys, I'm Yokurama. Facebook and Twitter in the description below, so don't forget to like and follow me there. If you like this video in particular, make sure you favorite it, and also make sure to give this video a like because I very much appreciate it and it helps me out a lot and this video to get more out there, more people to see it. So thank you very much to all of those that have been liking these videos. Also, if you're watching me for the very first time and you like what you see and you want to see more, then click the subscribe button up there to see more. And baby, I'm out. Peace.